knows she got no time for that. Working on a problem for every other day, 'cause she knows she got some other things to say. She knows what you want, how did you give it all she got? And if that's only more, you know she'll never stop. She's a street chaser, route shaker, do what she wants, 'cause you're never gonna make her slow down or give it up, living a life just the way she wants it. It's hard when you're with her, now to catch some of that fever. I know what she's doing, yeah, she put a little bit of the devil in ya, little bit of the devil in ya, little bit of the devil in ya. Tell her that's something she can't do, 'cause that's exactly what she gonna go do. You'll start a fire deep down in a woman's soul if you try and make her feel like she want more. She knows what you want, how did you give it all she got? And if there's only more, you know she'll never stop. She's a street chaser, route shaker, do what she wants, 'cause you're never gonna make her slow down or give it up, living a life just the way she wants it. It's hard when you're with her, now to catch some of that fever. I know what she's doing, she put a little bit of the devil in ya, little bit of the devil in ya, little bit of the devil in ya. Devil in ya, little bit of the devil in ya, little bit of the devil in ya.
Oh, there it is, the little bit of the devil in all of us. And Meg Williams, oh my, she is live. And Kirby on the Humagoo. Thank you guys for coming aboard.
Yeah. Oh. Hey, what's going on?
Hey, Kirby and Meg Williams, are you guys in Nashville tonight or Memphis, or where are you hanging out?
We are in Nashville tonight.
Yeah.
Yep, we're actually in West Nashville right now.
West Nashville, cool. And again, thank you, Meg Williams and Kirby, coming on the Humagoo tonight. I had the privilege to meet you guys last August. We were just talking about that, and I live streamed you on the Humagoo. You were at the River West Public House here in Milwaukee, and you and Lauren Anderson were coming through. And again, thank you for allowing me to come on over. What a great time to meet, and you are such success going on right now.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, that was such a fun time. We were just talking about, we can't believe it's been almost a year.
Yeah, time really flies.
Yeah, time flies. That was a fun run we did.
Yeah, and getting back to that quickly, you three were just coming from Nashville, I think, doing some stuff in Milwaukee. Then you headed on down to Chicago and did some more shows there, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Is now you also got some things going. I guess you got this weekend. You got about 3 or 4 different gigs. If you want to mention that real quickly, where you're going to be playing at.
Yeah. So, well, this weekend I'm playing in Nashville. Sunday at the Distillery, we're going to be there, and then Monday at the Local. And then the following weekend, the 30th through June 2nd, I'll be hitting the road for some shows in St. Louis and Kansas City, Des Moines, Iowa, and Memphis. So it'll be a busy couple of days.
Oh, you are a busy lady, and tell us again about one thing we were talking before we came on air here is how you've updated some of the tracks. Now, the newest CD you got, "Take Me As I Am," the Muscle Shoals session. You've updated some of the tracks that you had from "Take Me As I Am," and that is really cool stuff. Tell us how that came to be and all your stuff on your new CD.
Yeah, thank you. So with I re-recorded "Little Bit of the Devil" and "I Feel a Heartache Coming," and I did that because when I recorded them, they sounded, one way, and then I'd played them out for a year and a half, and they sounded totally different, and they're a little faster, and we added in some parts, and there's a breakdown section and heartache, and there's organ now. So I just was really loving how they sounded now. And with all those changes, and I'm like, man, I really want to re-record those and put them on the album. So I'm so glad I did that. And then the other songs, so the 2 re-records and then 10 new songs for the whole album.
Yeah, and I remember "I Feel a Heartache" coming on. You were saying that I think you wrote that like the day of the recording. It was something you needed to get on there. So I thought it was really cool that you had a chance now to kind of let that grow, and you added that organ in the background, kind of whines on, and that is really cool track.
Yeah, that song especially has really developed because it was such a new song. It was really a last-minute decision to go from a 5-song EP to a 6-song EP, and with that song included. So, because at first it was added on pretty last minute there just because I'd written it that week, and then, it had the year and a half to grow, so it really, really developed and transformed since then.
That's
so
right, yep.
Especially when we play it live here so much, your songs really change over time. Yeah.
And when I heard it, when you played it with acoustic with Kirby here and Lauren in the Milwaukee area. Now, Kirby, tell us about that cool instruments that you got, the little box that you play, and you are the percussion, the rhythm section. You bring it all together in a fun, animated, rockin' way, too much, might I say, my friend.
Well, thank you. So, what I play, it's called a cajon, and actually, since the last time you saw us, I got a new one. They're typically made of wood, but the one that I have now, it is acrylic and has a fiberglass front. So basically, it's supposed to sound a little bit louder and a little bit cleaner for the attack. But I also have some lights in the inside of it, so I have my own little light show in my box. And so, I play it with brushes and sometimes using my bare hands as well. But yeah, I have a good old time playing that thing.
Is it blue? It lights up blue?
Yeah, it's all blue.
Cool.
It has it's got a really cool. The front of it is a pretty cool design as well. So that's my instrument of choice when it comes to acoustic gigs.
Well, that's fun about watching you guys, and I was blessed to be by you, is you bring the entertainment for it, Kirby. As the ladies are playing, it's fun. I'm a fan of Keith Boone, so you got to be a little animated and behind the kit, should I say. And And you also have a great background. I mean, I saw that you were in SeaWorld and Disney, and you're just an entertainer of all sorts, should I say, Kirby?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I spent some time out in Japan at the Disney park out there, playing on pots and pans as a chef and speaking Japanese. So, yeah, I'm no stranger to playing on exotic things with spoons or drumsticks, what have you. So, yeah, you have to sort of dance back there because if you're having a good time, then why not, show people that you're having a good time by smiling and, interacting with not only the people on stage, but trying to, smile and wink at people out in the audience as well.
Right, and that was so successful when you had your little mini tour, should I say, when you came through. And I got to give a shout-out to your friend Lauren Anderson. I loved her box wine jam.
Oh, yeah.
I do have a little cut. I edited out, and I did a little cut, Hoomagoo singles, I called it, from a live show. And I took her box wine, and I played it as a little single, I think, a couple weeks later. And it was awesome. And
I love that.
And how is she doing these days? I bet you she's still out there busy. I think she's selling some houses and doing all good things in the Nashville area.
Yeah. Well,
yeah.
Well, I think she just had a show at Bourbon Street in Nashville and had a good time. So, yeah, she's doing great.
Well, great. Now let's get back to what you... Now, a lot of this started on 2019, getting up to this year. You were in the Memphis Challenge, representing the Kentucky Blues, should I say. And a lot of momentum came through all that, and then we kicked in gear. And what was that like, Ed? Is that Beale Street, what you got going down there at that challenge?
Yeah, that was so much fun. We went with the Kentucky Blues Society, and we got to play at B.B. King's Memphis. So that was awesome. That was such a cool experience to play there for the 2 nights. And we just made so many great connections and had a really great time meeting some other bands. And, it was such a good week.
No, that's kind of a hustle type of show, I guess. I was hearing from Lawrence Lebo and Bridget Purdy and some people that I talked to. You kind of do not know when you're going on. You have to be kind of ready for that challenge. Is that not correct?
Oh yeah. So you don't know where you're playing. You don't know when until you get there. Mm-hmm. So when we got there, we found out our times and our location. So yeah, it definitely makes for an interesting gig when you when you're not sure when things are happening. But it was very exciting.
Now, do you play the full band with that? Is it yourself and Kirby and some other friends, or who did you have for your lineup for the Blues Challenge?
Yep. So when we did the Blues Challenge, it was me and Kirby, and then Dan Wecht on slide guitar, Bill Boyce on bass, and Kieran Gupta on the organ.
Okay.
We had a
5-piece, yeah. Now, did you try it? Now, let's get back to the awesome tunes you have in your brand new CD, Take Me As I Am. The one that I rock a lot of time is Shame. That is really a cool track. I love rocking Shame all the time.
Yeah.
So that is hitting the charts really hard. And let's tell us about some of the 10 new tracks you got on there for everybody.
Yeah, so Shame is one of those. We have Come On Over to Me. Let's see. Yeah, just several songs that I've written over the past year and a half. One song that is actually one that I wrote the first time I visited Nashville. It's What About Me? Mm-hmm. I wrote that one the first time I visited here about 3.5 years ago, but I never played it out until I brought it to Kirby one day. And he's like, why don't we just, make it kind of a more soulful grooving song? And that changed it totally. And now we play it out all the time. So I'm really happy that he, gave me that idea there. And so that's one that's on there. I have a couple co-writes, one with Jenny Teeter, Take a Chance on My Love. One with Terry Goose Downing called Tell Everybody. Mm-hmm. And I was just telling Kirby, too, Goose and I had a really good songwriting session this morning, and we started about 3 new songs. So we'll probably have some cool new tracks soon together. But the one on the album is called Tell Everybody. And another song I wrote, Played by the Blues, with Scott Barrier and Chase Walker. And then Sometimes I Need You Too. I wrote that with my friend Claire Kelly. She's a really great Americana folk songwriter in town. So there's a lot of new tracks to check out. Lots of new ones.
Yeah, and one of the things, are you going to do a lot of videos? Because I remember Take Me As I Am, I believe, is the track that I picked up. It was like last year when you turned the amp on and went ching, and that was cool.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so I actually... Kirby's bandmate, Brandon Jagger, just did a video for Take Me As I Am. I haven't released it yet, but I'm going to do that very soon. So stay tuned for that one. But there'll be a very beautiful video of that song. But I do have some cool ideas for some other videos, for sure. So there's some videos on the horizon.
What I like about you, Meg, is you are a rocker. You are a jammer, and you're always smiling, and you're always fun, and that is what. And you are happening right now. There are songs happening. I almost feel a little taking your time tonight. We're going to probably wrap up real soon because I know you're so busy, and everything's happening. It's so much in your time, and you're on fire. Is what everybody's saying. And I'm so proud and blessed to be able to play all your tracks and meet you last year and all the things that are coming. And it was that fame